3, 4. Boom. Doo-doo-doo. 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 Ba-dum, 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 bum. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Back in black. I'll smoke your sack. It's been too long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am the boss from the cross that's kept me hanging around. Yes, I'm living in the sky 'cause I am the most high. Forget the hearse 'cause I never die. I got eternal life, blue eyes. Each and every one has ever wondered why. 'Cause I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Back. But I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. All right, folks, welcome back. Have to do my own musical intro. My voice is shot, so forgive my singing. I have to belt it out in order to sing in tune, and therefore withholding and holding back is all out of tune. But I think you got the gist of the song. Anyways, today's report is going to be on the Uforealis, or UFO real is. And in this little segment here, we're going to play this little part first. Isn't that beautiful right there? Look at that. Now, this event right here. Okay. What we're going to do here is dissect this. I need to slow this down, first of all. Actually, let's play it at normal speed first, okay? And let's pull up the whole screen. And before we get started here, what I want to point out is, my pointer first, is we have our auroras coming in. You'll see them streaking across this way. We have a UFO that is positioned right here. Its electromagnetic field that it uses to bend light and remain invisible gets draped with the aurora, and it goes around this saucer-shaped craft. The electromagnetic field is drawing these ions towards it. So let's get started here. I got to get the coloring and everything just right, and we're going to play it at normal speed a few times, and then we're going to start going frame by frame. So we'll slow it down and go frame by frame, but I want you to watch as the aurora drapes around this UFO. You see that gray spot in the center? All right, it forms a cloud. The cloaking device, the cloaking mechanism, forms a small vaporous cloud around the craft. Do you see the auroras reaching out to it? It actually pushes the craft. The auroras actually came and pushed the craft right, that last little shove right there. Okay, you guys see that? And there's a lot more UFOs in the background and stuff, but right now we're going to focus on this one in the foreground first. Okay, so let me start slowing the speed down so we can really dissect this. I'm going to go the slowest we can, all right? And then we're going to restart this sequence. Okay, here comes the sequence. Here's our object right here, all right? Can you see the cloud of still around it? See this aurora push it right there? All right. You guys seeing this one right here? All right, let's back it up again and play it again. Very beginning of the sequence here. Okay, because I want you guys to see this nice and clear. Okay, and there's the cloud still remaining. The ship still remains. And then one last strike comes down and strikes it. Do you see this? Okay. So one more time here with this sequence on the ship in the foreground, and then we will focus on the one in the background. So right now it's striking this ship, right? The auroras are striking it like lightning. One comes along, this next one comes along and actually pushes it, like God gives a little shove. You can see all the auroras attracted to it because it's charged. It has a charge to it, okay? Oops, a little farther. All right. Oh, so again with this is the end. All right, here's the beginning. Our ship is right here. All right, you can see this plasma. That's plasma, right? Reaching to this ship. It's attracting the ship. This magnetic field that it uses to cloak attracts the aurora. And then it drapes around it, much like our invisible object, and paints the contour around it. That's the Uforealis. The borealis is illuminating the UFO. It's Uforealis. You get it? UFO real is. Uforealis. Now, let's look at this back here in the back. Whoops. In the background there. Okay, so we're all distracted by this event in the front here. All right, we're all distracted by this, but watch this ship. There's a ship hovering over this mountain, and watch as the auroras illuminate the mountain. Just focus on over that mountaintop for a second here, and you'll see at the very end a bigger ship hovering over that mountain. Now watch the auroras react to this ship over the mountain. They paint it. Can you see it there? At the very last frames, it paints it right there. Those auroras illuminate the mountain. The mountain is in shadow. And wait, let's get I want you to see it illuminating the mountain. See the auroras illuminating the mountain? Right there. See that? Because that ship's right over it. Ta-da! There it is. All right. You guys see it in it back there? See how the aurora's attracted to it as well? These auroras are painting the armada that is hanging out in the sky that you can't see. This is like God's way of like showing you the invisible using the auroras to drape over these objects, and it actually pushes one. There's another one right up in here too. They're just all over the sky in this, if you know what to look for. But the auroras are so bright and you're used to looking at them that you don't look for the missing light. Well, where's the missing light? Why is there not aurora right in that patch? Huh? How come it's reacting to this patch right here and there's no aurora there? It goes right around the ship. See how it goes around the ship in the foreground? Right there, shoves it. Okay, then the next little batch illuminates the mountain here, shoves this thing down. Then the next little batch illuminates the ship in the background and paints it. It paints it. It's like a invisible ship. Do you see it right there? Let's see if we can pause right there. Ooh. but you can tell by the flow and the way the asymmetry flow around this like wedding cake type looking object. It reminds me of the UFO from Close Encounters. That's bigger in the middle and then tapers at the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can capture it a really good frame, and we'll zoom in on that if we can get just the right frame, Lord, please. I want that one. Right there. Oh, well, yeah, we missed it. Right there. Well, it's just hard to catch. Might do it like that style. Well, all right. Well, we got the basic shape of it kind of right there, I guess. Let's try to zoom in on a YouTube video here. Okay, here's like the little middle part of it. This would be the bottom tapering down crown part. Here's the upper disc part, okay? And then, you know what, maybe we'll just try this. All right, that did it a little bit better right there. Okay, so we have two ships, at least two ships in the sky right there, and the auroras are reacting to it. This mountain also, this UFO hanging out over this mountain, what is it doing there? Is it drawing energy towards that mountain? See how the auroras illuminate the hillside? Wait, we missed it. There's a good shot of it right there. All right, go back. All right. I want you to see how this mountainside, see how this is being illuminated on this face right here, bright white, because of the exchange right above the mountain between this aurora and that ship. It actually illuminated the side of the mountain there, all right? And let me just play this a little bit. See how it does it there? We're going to keep it in this tint just for the illumination of the mountain there. Whoops, no. Go back just a tad bit. All right, right about here. We're watching this mountain right here, okay? You see how the auroras are illuminating? See that? And that's the very mountain that that ship is hovering over. Here comes the plasma exchange with the ship right over that mountain. Boom. See it? All right. So, our Uforealis or Borealis activity has UFOs in it, and it's exposing the UFOs that are hiding there. They're using their electromagnetic force fields to bend light, so you can't see them, and they're all over the skies. You just can't really see them until they're either painted with a cloud or with aurora. And I was showing you stuff, faces in the clouds and stuff. Now and UFOs being draped with clouds in my previous videos. Now we are having faces and aurora and UFOs draped in aurora. Okay? And that face right there is a real face. Okay? That is a sign right there in the heavens. That is, I mean, we've seen this face. I've showed you this face in the clouds many a time. Okay, and now here it is, the same face showing up in the aurora on the night that we had all these signs, angels, the dove of peace in the aurora, as well as this event now. If I can get it to replay, that's my problem. I'm zoomed in too far. Let's get back to this, get out of that, and back to this event. Oh, let me go all the way back to the very beginning of the event now. Now that you know what to look for, okay, let me get a little bit better angle on this for you guys. Here we go. I'll just kind of let that play while I'm fixing this. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. You see our cloud right in the middle there. Okay, get all the color and the tint and everything just right. And now let's back all the way up. Wait, let it finish off. Okay, back all the way up to the beginning of the event. I wish I find out more of where this event actually took place. Or where these, this capture is from. See it nudge that middle UFO, that first one? It actually pushed it. And the crown activity over this one over the mountain right there. Okay, so you guys seeing this now. The auroras are now... Oh, here, I will circle where the UFO is, yes. The UFOs are cloaked. All right, let's pause right here. This little cloud right here is the cloud that's caused by its electromagnetic force field bending light. It also causes water vapor to condensate and form a small little cloud. This is the UFO cloaked. Before, it's up in this position at the very beginning of the video, and you will see all the aurora coming at it and striking it and actually pushing it down lower to this position. So we'll start it again, and I'll back it up to the beginning. Okay, right after this, all right, our ship is right here. The aurora circled it for you. See the cloud that's still sitting there? Now watch this aurora and push it. All right, now do you see where the UFO is? It's right there still. There's a second one over the mountain back here. These things are invisible. They appear black, okay? But when draped with plasma, much like our objects, here's our first one right here, okay? The aurora's attracted to it. Keep striking it like lightning. Here comes another little burst. It's going to push it. See it nudge the UFO down a little further? Now we have this one back here over the mountain, and aurora striking it. See that? And painting it. All right? So there's our two objects. There's more in there. They're just harder to see. There's another one over here. It doesn't get painted as well. There's one back in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see at least 8 in this. You got to look for the missing light. Where is the aurora going? Where is it bending around? Where is there missing light? Okay? One more time. See it circle the UFO right there? Now, it's still got the cloud around it. This comes and gives it a little shove. Then more drapes around it. Then we have the one in the background over the mountain. And at the very end, we have this one coming down. Oh. And striking the first one right there. Okay? You see how it's like lightning. It's attracted to the ship. It's the ship sitting right here. Okay? That's the little cloud. And now another aurora out of nowhere is coming down and striking this one, while Aurora is painting this one in the background, okay? There are other little disc-shaped ones up in here, here. They're all over in there. So, again, let's go through this. This is the slowest we can go. I can't really go frame by frame on a YouTube video except by pausing it like this. So we're just going to kind of let it run again because it's the motion that shows you where it's at. It's striking it right here. All right. Then this one shoves it a little bit. It's like God's finger. Did you see it come down and give it a little nudge? God's little hand came down and pushed that thing and gave it a little nudge. And then this one back here in the background, the aurora goes around it and illuminates it at the end. So one more time with our event. This is Uforealis. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's because they're charged. These UFOs are ionically charged to bend light like they do, so thus they would attract any kind of ionization like aurora or lightning, right? And we've seen them strike them, lightning striking UFOs before. Well, now it was captured in our event, in our latest solar storm. Sits there and paints the UFOs that are hiding in the sky, that were sitting there the whole time. You just didn't see it until the aurora draped over it and painted the target just like these objects that come off the sun or interact with the sun. Pretty badass, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? So, I got a little bit of break in the combat, and a little R&R, it looks like, maybe for a brief moment in the battle. So while I was taking my boots off, I wanted to start looking into some of the aurora footage that was captured because I know there's more stuff in there. And sure enough, I was right. There is more stuff in there, isn't there, folks? Isn't there? Boom. And you can't see it unless you know what to look for, right? Well, now that I showed you what to look for, it's plain as day, isn't it? Even this one in the background over the mountain back here, it's invisible right now, but watch the aurora interact with it. All of a sudden there's this black spot with missing light in the shape of a ship. Okay? These are UFOs that are hanging out. There's an armada all around us. All the way around the world, probably. The whole universe is showing up to witness God's handiwork. Alright? Ta-da! It's just sitting right there in this little cloud now. Now, some of those clouds that you guys have been seeing in the sky that are UFO shaped, and you thought, oh, how cute, it looks like a UFO. It was. And you were laughing while it was laughing at you. Yeah. You know, You know what one cloud said to the other cloud? Look down there. That one looks like an idiot. So, this whole time, these things have been sitting in your sky. And now, God is using the auroras to paint the target so you can see it. Ta-da! You know what we should do real quick is just go all the way back to the beginning of this and let you guys enjoy this beautiful light show. This is fair use. I'm using this for educational purposes, obviously. I want to get some good color out of this, so we're not going to blind the camera. And we'll just let that kind of play. And you guys can hum whatever tune you want in your head. Whoops, get some focus. I want this focused, Lord. Please. We need the speed back up to normal too, because that was quite the interlude there. So yeah, here's some of the captures of this solar storm and the auroras that were captured. And in there are all kinds of signs. Here it is over a city. The city lights didn't even dull it. You can still see it in the sky. Alright. You guys come over to this channel and give them some love. I'm going to give them a thumbs up right now. Here, let's skip through some of the boring footage here. But, I'm getting better. There's better stuff. Oh, mesmerizing footage of the Northern Lights literally flooded the social networks of the whole world. Where is my focus? There we go. And because of this, enthusiastic comments and genuine delight. Let's get this full screen, please. There we go. Alright, so check it out. We got some green skies. Look at all this beautiful pinks and purples. Those are my favorite colors right there. God really knows my favorite colors. He likes to throw them up in the sky like that. But, yeah. My pulse is still racing. Bright green spots dance in the sky up to the zenith. This spectacle is unforgettable. Yeah, unforgettable. If you even knew what else was in there, you were just looking at the pretty lights. It would be unforgettable if you knew what else was in there, wouldn't it? You think he'd remember it a lot more if he knew what else was in there? Bright red auroras over China. Green means you're good. Red means you're in trouble. The geometric storm is still ongoing and is producing visible auroras across North America. And where was this one? There's one big barrage of northern light. It's just intense storm of it captured here somewhere. Look at this. And look in the background, there might be UFOs in these events. I just haven't gone through each one of them. But look how it glows behind the clouds. Rated it a 4 out of a 5. I don't know. I'd say that was a 5, baby. What more do you... This is the one. Look at this. It just went off here. Sorry about the glare during the daytime here at my house. I have to... And then here comes... Look at that. Isn't that awesome? We got some beautiful... It looks like there's something over here. And then here comes our event coming after this one, I think. No, it's right after this one. Okay, and then here's our event here. Just like another Aurora event, except there's UFOs in it, if you know what to look for. So, there's a lot of Aurora footage out there, you guys. You guys know what to look for. The faces, the UFOs now. Any other biblical signs that were captured in this. Ooh, talk about biblical signs. There's a church. Wow, look at that. That's like my favorite colors right there, right over the church. That's so cool. Yeah, there's something up. Oh, that was a good shot. Anyways, you can come over to this channel. This is When the Earth is Angry. Go give them some love. Subscribe to them. Give them a click. Whatever. Love them up. Because they've got some good footage, don't they? And I'm not going to show it all to you because I want you to go over there and visit this place, alright? So, that's about all you're going to get out of this. Because there's other stuff. Yeah, I saw a few things in there too. Yeah, I saw somebody say that. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot going on in our skies, alright? And what I'm trying to tell you is, whoopsie, where'd it go? We got like an armada up there, dude. Oh, there's the tree. So I found the tree. So it's right after this part. It was right somewhere in here, I think. Yeah, that one was intense right there. The so-called solar wind reached the Earth. This caused a multiple-colored glow. Yes, we know. Now watch over this mountain. Maybe there's something here. I'm trying to get back to our clip here. It's coming up, I think, real quick. It's just hard to find it on this whole thing. Yeah, there was something over here. And that one. I'm trying to get back to our original clip here. It's after this tree. There it is. And then we had that really glowy one. Look at this one. That one was just spectacular right there. And then our event. Boom. You can see all this streaming in. All this high energy is coming and just pulsating right at this craft. Pretty cool event. I'm going to slow it down a little bit one more time for the closing shots here. So what I like to do is change the speed up a lot to slow things down so you guys can see it better. Slow the music down, slow the videos down, speed videos up to catch motion. It says, go on, get. Give a little brush. And then this one back here. Woo! Alright. So we'll leave it that little shot right there with dun, 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 dun. Brian Knight. Brian Knight is here. Alright, let's even go tighter and tighter and tighter, because it's that ship from Close Encounters. Like the big old mothership type one. I guess that's as close in as I'm going to get on a YouTube video right there. But you can see our crown type ship with the big bottom on it right down here, coming down, flat across the bottom, tapers as it goes up here. Here's our central disc part with the big towering dome over the top. Okay? That's the big old mama ship right there. And doesn't that kind of look like Devil's Tower? And it hovering over Devil's Tower, kind of, from the movie? Isn't this like a scene from the movie or from the cover of the movie, kind of? Except this isn't Devil's Tower. I wonder what this mountain is called. I bet it's Devil something, or something Devil, or Mount Diablo, or, something like that. But there's a big, big old ship, the size of that mountain, basically, hovering over it. And this aurora doesn't look like it's way up there in the atmosphere. This looks a lot lower. Because did you remember seeing it illuminating the side of the mountain over here? Since when does an aurora really illuminate one side of the mountain super bright like that? Yeah, they're not even cloaking anymore lately. Yeah, they're showing themselves, and so is the demonic realm. It's showing itself too, and that means we're getting closer and closer and closer. I mean, with every second, we're getting closer, right? So, here's another sign of activity going on, and I'm going to coin this term Uforealis because UFO real is. If you look at how I spelled it, Uforealis. UFO real is. Uforealis. All right, that was just our little daytime report. I'll be back later on tonight with our solar report and everything. Now that I got a little R&R, as long as we do not have an attack right now, I should have a few hours to dedicate to you folks. And I got to go fishing through some more video here now that I got a chance to get an IV in me and get a little relief from some pain. And I'll keep digging. You guys keep digging too. You guys, you know what? You know my email. I'm going to put it up in the description, okay? If you guys find examples like this or whatever, email it to me. I'll put your stuff on the show tonight, all right? So, that's your little homework assignment. It's not a tough one. It's a beautiful assignment. Go looking at all this Borealis footage, okay? And I want you to look for UFOs, look for dragons, look for angels, look for any biblical signs, whatever you see that you think you may have captured or, was captured that you have now discovered. Throw it my way. If it's quality and it is what it is, we'll put it on the show tonight and you will get credit for it if you want. Okay? So that's it for right now. Thank God there's a little break in the combat, and thank you for your prayers. I was able to make it through this huge, huge tour. It's probably been over 400 hours of just full-on fire hose, brutal assault, knock you down, get back up, knock you right back down. You're crawling just under the pressure of a fire hose. It's just beating you down. But I got a little break now. Like I said, get some food, an IV in me, get a little bit of rest, a hot shower, and do a little homework for you guys, and I'll be back with more, okay? Because we got activity going on in the sun, the earthquakes, and all kinds of other stuff to bring to you. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll probably, I like eating fruit, but I don't like eating fruit. So I'll try to eat some fruit. Thank you. It's a good idea. I can't think of any that I could stomach right now, but thank you. I'm feeling better already. It's just any kind of lift off the accelerator. This accelerator's been pushed down on my back, pushing me to the floor as far as I can go. And just a little ease up of the accelerator is nice. I don't need nobody to hit the brakes or nothing, but my body can only go so fast, and I got double shattered hip now. So doing 100 miles an hour with two shattered hips is a little hard. So, but I'm gonna fuel up, charge the batteries, and I'll be back. In fact, I am back. I'm back in black. I'll smoke your sack. It's been too long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am the boss from the cross that's kept me hanging around. Yes, I'm living in the sky 'cause I am the most high. Forget the hearse 'cause I never die. I got eternal life, blue eyes, and each and every one has ever wondered why. 'Cause I'm back in black.